Well, hello again. I'm Bill Russell, president of Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, and we have another episode of Around the Lake. And today we have Jay Henson with HensonFoley. Jay, I've known you for probably 2 decades, and I think you actually started the firm in 2000, right around.
That's correct. Yeah, back in 2000. So
2000?
it's been, what, 23 years now?
Share with us, what does HensonFoley do? What are you?
Sure. We are a land planning, landscape architecture, and civil engineering firm. So we do mostly, site development, anything related to the site, whether it's rezoning, commercial engineering, subdivision design, and all the infrastructure associated with that.
And your partner is Tim Foley. You want to share
Tim Foley,
background
he's
about
been
Tim?
with me. Yeah, he's been with me probably about 15 years. I'm a landscape architect, and Tim is a civil engineer.
And you just opened up, and you may have been there for a while, but I came to your opening of your office when you located there. Do you want to share, folks, where you're at?
Sure. Yeah, we're down on Gilead Road, real close to the Huntersville Town Hall, and we found a home that it met our needs perfectly. We did a lot of interior renovations to it. Repaired. It's actually a 1911 home by Leggett Blythe, that local author, and I believe Blythe Elementary, named after him, very prominent name. And afterwards, we actually petitioned the county and the town to put it on the historic register.
I remember seeing some of the old black and white photos of what the house looked like in 1911 in your office.
Yeah, it's quite impressive for a home in that area, for sure. So we're very fortunate to find that. Love it.
Oftentimes, the architects kind of fly under the radar in terms of projects, but I know you had your hand in the Huntersville Recreation Center, where we have our business expo.
That's right. Yeah, we got to be involved in doing some of the site design there. So that was a good project.
And Watermark Condos, I think, was another one up here in Cornelius. Share with us,
Yeah.
what are some of the projects that HensonFoley may have been involved in that we may know looking around the community?
Yeah, we'll take it sort of around the lake. In Huntersville, we have done numerous projects. I usually try to get involved in a lot of those. We did a nice baseball athletic facility on Hambright Road that has been permitted, rezoned, and hopefully be under construction soon. Burkdale Village, actually, when they renovated that interior open space, we were very involved with a lot of the infrastructure and engineering there. And we're very happy with how that turned out. Up to Cornelius, we mentioned Watermark, a lot of infill commercial projects we've done there. Story Hill Church is a church that is being planned there in Davidson. We've done a few projects in Davidson, Greenway Trail in Davidson, on up through Troutman, Statesville, and then back on the other side in Denver. Quite a few projects.
Jay, did you know when you were a youngster that you would want to go into be an architect?
No, I was not sure what I wanted to do, honestly, and it was a little scary. I started out, I had a football scholarship at a small school in West Virginia. I went there for my first year and really just tried to did a lot of research on different, majors. I knew I liked technical drawing and music, and those two, just couldn't figure out anything to put those two together. So I chose the route of landscape architecture after I found out what it was, and transferred to West Virginia University.
And you do have a musical background, because I can't recall where I was at. Was it Ben 110 or somewhere?
Yeah, I've played
one night, and I was like, I didn't know you played.
I played quite a bit. Stayed very busy. I play with a sort of a country singer-songwriter. His name is Alex Key, and young guy that is really, really, really making waves, nationally with his music, and he's doing very well. So we stay very busy just about every weekend doing that.
What are some of the venues that you might be seen playing?
Let's see. Oh boy. July 4th, we're playing at Old Barn Winery in West Jefferson. We play, goodness gracious, we play all over North Carolina, South Carolina. We travel down to Florida. So we travel distance, hoping to get some things in the local area here soon. I think there are some things coming up in the fall in the work. So a lot of people have asked, when you're going to be playing close by? And I said, just be patient. We're trying.
And you're a guitarist, right?
Guitar, and I play pedal steel guitar, which is kind of interesting, kind of the old school country sound to, sort of bringing back that sort of 90s style country music.
And how did you meet Tim Foley?
He shared some office space when I first got started, and we talked, became good friends. And then I would sort of sub out some of our utility work to Tim. I'd get a project, I would have him help me with, like water and sewer plans. And, we talked through the years, and it just made a natural fit. So we joined around 2009.
There's so much going on here in the Lake Norman region. What is it that you like most about living and working in Lake Norman?
I like working with the different towns and the people. I really do. It makes you feel like, even though our company does projects, we do stuff all over the state, North Carolina, South Carolina. But I try to be involved in all of the ones around the lake, because I know the people, and it always helps to have a familiar face when you're talking about a project, and try to guide people in that direction.
Mm-hmm. Any big plans for we're coming up on the 4th? Any big plans that you have for the 4th?
Let's see. We're headed to the mountains, and then from there we're going to head over to West Jefferson on the 4th for that's where we're playing music. So looking forward to some cooler weather.
Well, Jay, we really appreciate the time that you spent with us today talking about Henson Foley and some of the projects. I think you actually, the firm's done real well, and you're actually expanding, I think,
that's exciting. It's we were sort of approached W&A Engineering offices in Athens, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville, and they were wanting to get sort of a presence in this market, and it was a good fit. It's a good fit culturally, and we can expand. Now our services include stuff, with additional surveying, with transportation studies, plus just having additional resources that we can all kind of share for bigger projects. So it was a great fit. We were very excited about that.
Well, you're certainly making your mark on Lake Norman. Again, the chamber, we have our business expo at the Huntersville Recreation Center, and what we need to do, we need you to build a convention center is what we need.
We're trying.
Yeah, we need something a little bit bigger than that Huntersville Recreation Center. But
yeah,
we'll get there. We appreciate you sharing today, and sharing a little bit also about your passion for music, but participating in the Chamber of Commerce. We also want to thank Joe Vagnone. He's a local business broker, and he makes this program possible. So, Jay, thank you for sharing today, and thank you for everybody who's watching.
Yeah, thank you, Bill, and have a great 4th.
All right, you too.
Thanks.